Today I'll be reviewing and swatching the new Fall in the City collection from KL Polish. I'll also be comparing the polishes in this collection and sharing some dupes. In case you are not familiar with KL Polish, it's created by Kathleen Lights and each polish retails for $9.50, or you can get the whole set for $49.95. I do have a coupon code you can use on klpolish.com to save some money, which I'll have listed in the description. The theme of this collection is Fall in the City, and instead of the set coming in a plastic container, the polishes came individually wrapped in tissue paper with this little lookbook featuring each shade. So let's get started swatching. First up is Jane, and this is a really pretty muted rosy cream shade. To be honest, I wasn't super stoked about this shade after the Zoya Fall collection, which featured a lot of colors similar to this, but after looking at them, I have to say I still really like this one, and it's not a dupe for any of the Zoya shades. I did 2 coats, but this was close to being a 1-coater. Here is 2 coats of Jane with no top coat. The closest shade I found in my collection was one from the newest SE Fall collection called Stop, Drop, and Shop. Jane is a little cooler toned and more mauve-y, but they're very close. Next is 1435, which is a muted, dusty navy cream color. This polish applied absolutely great. Again, it could possibly be a 1-coater, but I did do 2 thin coats. Here is 2 coats of 1435 with no top coat. Although this polish is very pretty, I have 2 very similar colors in my collection. First is Essie's Anchor Down, which leans a little more green-gray, and next is OPI Less is Norse, which honestly is identical to me. Less is Norse might be just a little more purple, but they're so close I'd pass it off as a dupe. Next up in the collection is Peanut Butter, which I think is such a cute name and it's super fitting. Peanut Butter is a light creamy brown shade with a hint of yellow. This one was a lot less opaque than the other colors in the collection, but it did build up nicely in 2 coats. I wasn't sure how I felt about this color on my skin tone, but in natural light, I think it actually looks pretty cool. I couldn't find anything close to this shade in my collection, so I'll be comparing it to Caramello, which is a caramelly mustard shade. This is actually my first time trying Caramello, and to be honest, I was expecting it to be a lot more mustard. It looks very mustard on camera, but it's definitely more of a golden brown caramel color in person. And as you can see, Peanut Butter is a lot lighter and softer. Next up is Yzma, which is a deep jewel-toned purple. In the bottle, this has a faint coppery sparkle to it, but that didn't really translate on the nail. This applied really nice. I did do 2 coats to build up the color completely, but it's possible if you apply a thick coat, this might be a 1-coater. Here is 2 coats of Yzma with no top coat. I found a very similar polish in my collection called Sexy Divide by Essie. Like, if you look at your nails briefly, these 2 are the same, but Essie might have a little less glitter in it than Yzma, and Yzma might be a tiny bit more red. Next is Caf Disco, which is a taupey brown with silver micro glitter. I thought I wasn't going to like this one that much, but I actually love it. The silver glitter is so fine, and it adds such a pretty sparkle to the color. This one was a lot like Peanut Butter in formula. It was kind of sheerish, but 2 coats was enough to bring it to full opacity. I couldn't find anything like this color in my collection, so I'll be comparing it next to 0.0, which is another KL polish, but as you can see, it's a lot more brown. And lastly, we have Medusa, which is the most unique in the collection, and it's a gold to green metallic shade that looks very reptilian to me. This has shifts of blue, green, and gold. This one was by far the most sheer polish. I did 3 coats to build up the color fully and to hide my nail line. I'm curious to see if this can be applied over top of an opaque color for a different effect. Here is 3 coats of Medusa with no top coat. I have nothing like this in my collection. The closest I could find is one from the new China Glaze Halloween collection called Wicked Liquid, but obviously they're totally different. So what do you think of the new KL Polish Fall in the City collection? My personal favorites were Jane, Yzma, Caf Disco, and Peanut Butter. 1435 was pretty, and if you don't have a color like this in your collection, you should totally pick it up, but I already had some and it wasn't that unique. And Medusa, it's really cool, but I just don't see myself wearing it that often, but it's definitely unique. If you'd like to watch more KL Polish swatch videos, you can just click on your screen here. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.